Hi guys, welcome to episode 2. We rejoined the game where we left it with our little sales agent saying that he's got a little contract for us to respond to. So let's have a quick scan at that. So we're looking for one UI component, which we've got 2, and we want 1 encryption key. So we've got a 10-hour production time to create that, and it's going to need to be delivered in 53 hours. So let's just accept that. And we can unpause the game because these guys are working on that as quickly as we can. And as you can see here now, with that extra bonus on Nettie, she is flying on those. So let's take off this auto repeat and let's drop her back onto another task that's going to take a bit longer to do. How are we doing on these encryption keys? We deliver that middle of the night? Can we? Yay! Never thought we could do that. And you can search for a contract. We're also going to have a look at these encryption keys. So these are down to 34%. They're not happy at all. It's 25. Now we've got. I'm actually going to send you on vacation or holiday because I don't really want everybody being off the same time. So now he's sat there showing he's on vacation, even though he's got a happy smile, it's not an issue. And we've got Alfred over here working his socks off to produce these encryption keys. We're also, oops, let's pause that for a second. Let's have a look at this new contract. Oh, right, okay, so this is interesting. We're now up to the next level where we need some creative things. I'm going to have to decline this contract and I'm going to have to do some serious work, although maybe not. I haven't got anybody there, so I'm going to... This is a gamble because it's going to cost us money. Now I'm going to decline it. You can search for contracts. I'm going to come off there. I'm also going to do a search for some new recruitments. So we now need designers. So let's start that recruiting process. And I'm going to get 2 desks again for our 2 designers. Let's rotate that down round with R. So let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically we've only got enough space in here for 1 more employee. However, yeah, we're using that mod if you remember. Right, so we've got 1 candidate already, 120%. There we go, let's pause that for a second. Let's knock these 2 off and let it carry on. I'm going to see what this contract is for a moment. See whether it is more things. No, it's components that we already have in stock. And it's a £5,000 bonus. So let's do that. You can go off and search. That's fine. And we are going to hope that we get some more people. 93, don't think so. Right, okay. Do you know what? I'm kind of thinking I need to... Oops, perfect again. So we've got a network component, we've got a database, and we've got an encryption key. Excellent. So let's accept that contract and deliver it immediately. That sounded like we went up a level. Yes, we have. We've gone to level 4. So each of these items are now available to purchase. You can search for contracts. We're now level 4. I think what we need to do... I just spotted this on here. It says to increase your WER by purchasing more items in the office or enabling benefits. So we have got some benefits that are available. So let's have a look at this benefits. So we can actually have a small retirement plan. So let's open that up for the benefits for our team and then see how that helps. We've got somebody else. 87, don't think so. How long have we got left on this? We've got 18 hours, that's fine. And we've got plenty more people. Let's have a quick scan at those. 150%, that's more like it. So we've got 2 people that are quite high now. Well, Gilbert's only a little bit higher than the other gentleman. So we've got 3 hours left. And so look at this contract. Again, all things that we actually have in stock, which is even better. It's a nice 4,000. So let's close that, search for contracts, and I'm going to have a look at what we're doing here. So I'm going to take off the encryption because we could do with some more back-end components. You're making those, which is fine. So how long have we got left on this research? 2 hours. Right, okay, paused it with 1% left. Let's have a look at our 2 candidates. Do you know what? I think it's a case of we're going to hire them both, to be perfectly honest. And we're going to pop them both in here and give them both researches to be able to complete. And pop Gilbert here. Open those 2. You can start that one. Perfect. Now, as I've got a manager and he is managing someone who's on vacation, I'm going to actually change who he's managing. So Logan is on holiday. So let's put, who was the better one out of the 2? I think it was Gilbert Bridges. So let's put Gilbert under the management. So he, nope, hang on, stats, 62. Yeah, it was this guy, it was Cody. So let's put Cody. Oops, click the right person, manager. Let's put Cody under a manager. So he's up to 206% now because he's being managed. So that's even better. Right. Look at that. Just as it happened, we get someone who comes in at the very last minute who's higher than the one we took. Ah well, what a shame. Right, so you're now idling, so you can do encryption, and we can, hang on, oh no, because I asked you to change, didn't I? That's right, so let's open up these, and you can start making those. Right, let's have a look at this new contract. Aha, perfect. So we now need 3 of these blueprint components. And we have 29 hours to deliver that. So I'm going to change what this gentleman is working on. Change it to that. Yes, I know I'm going to lose that. I'm also going to get him managed so that it speeds up the time that these guys create those blueprints. So we need 3 blueprints, and there we go. If I pause that now. We've got 3 blueprints, perfect. And we can deliver that with 28 hours remaining. Perfect. And you can start looking for another job. How are you in happiness? Okay, you're not doing too bad. Right. We kind of, yeah, we can kind of leave those guys working on those being managed. And it might be an idea to actually get another manager in. So let's actually have a look for this. Let's have a think. Right, let me let's go for another manager. Just so that we don't have to keep micromanaging everything. And respond to the contract. So we need a wire. Right, we need 1 of each of those, which we're not currently researching or producing, but we've got everything else. So that's got 60 hours remaining. I'm going to take that off him. He's only 81% away from it, and you're 8% in, so you can do that. And what do we need in here? We can do with more of those. That'll be good. Okay. So these guys must be early birds because they've gone. So 7 o'clock. Oh, wonderful. We have got a number of new recruits that would like to work with us. So let's have a look at the candidate levels. So forget a 102, forget a 94%, forget a 116 and a 110 and a 116. And Vincent, how long we got? We've got 7 hours. Let's leave this running a bit longer. So let's put him onto the graphics part. Okay, so you're making, yeah, that's fine, you can carry on with that. Now, that's it. We should now have all the components. So we've got our wireframe and we've got the graphic components. And do you know what? All that work just for 3,000, which is ridiculous. So cheap. But we don't have to think about it. Right. What we're doing with our inventory here. So we've got network component 3. Not seeing any requirements yet for these input sanitizers or this regular express support. Might come in later on. Back-end components. Yeah, you continue working on those. I actually need another desk. Now, 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be my limit on the game. If I was actually just playing it without any mods, but because I've got the mod, oops, I'm going to move these desks back a bit. I kind of want to have, come on, more people here. So I can put, yeah, so we should have 5, 10, 20, yeah, I'm looking for 20 desks potentially in here on this. So we're going to have Vincent, you're hired, and Vincent, you are going to manage 3 people working on this area because I'm going to hire another designer, and you can start recruiting for those as well. And you can jump in. Which side do I want you? Pop you that side, select, and we're going to have no Logan. No, we actually don't want either of those actually. Let's change these guys over. So off, off, and on, and on. And then you can do these 2. Perfect. And have we just, we have, yeah, I thought we'd put a candidate demand out. So 130%, that's not too bad. 17. Right, we got a job. Alright, so, ooh, dear me, we need a back-end module. We can't do that at the moment because I haven't got anybody to put those together. Right. But do I have enough money for it? Let's have a look. We've still got one candidate coming in for this role. Let's change these jobs. Actually, no, you can carry on with those actually. Have a look at the new contract. Another back-end module. Let's cancel that one and search again. Right, let's have a look at our candidates. Let's pause that. Let's have this bill. Only 130%, but I'd rather just get him in place and he can start working on these. And he can be managed as well. Perfect. Right. We're up to tier 4. I want to take out another loan because I've only got 14,000, but I need to, yeah, I'm taking out another loan because what I want to do is, oops, there we go, I want to hire some new employees. Let's cancel that, don't need any more designers. I want a lead developer. Now we're up to 4, so we still can't hire a intermediate, so but we'll start with the lead developer there. Now because we've also should have jumped up, we should have some more benefits. No, it's unlocked at level 5. Okay, let's start with that. Let's get some more desks in place because I want to have 2. Just unpause it would help. And jump to the next day. I want to have at least 2 developers. I'm actually going to go for 3 because they will make all sorts for us. Oops, no, I need to have a look at the candidates first. So, 84%, no thank you. 89, no thank you. 140, 141, 117. Let's have a look. Let's leave that running for a bit longer. Got an email saying thank you for the loan. I am now in debt to the hilt. Let's pause that and have a look at the contract. So we still need these blueprint controllers. I'm going to have to decline that because I haven't got anyone in place. Actually, do you know what? It's 30 hours. Do you know what? I'm going to accept that. Okay, and I'm going to hire 2 of these guys. So both of you 2. And you can go in place. And it's that one I'm after, so confirm. You can start working on there, and the same with yourself. Okay, so on these guys, move that out of the way. Let's see if I can scroll up. So these 3 guys here who are doing the creative things, they will build the blueprint component, the wireframe component, and the graphics component. And then these new lead developers will put those 3 things together to create an interface module. And at the moment there is 6 things that they can produce. Yeah. Actually, I just need to have a look at the stocks. Ooh, look, we've got someone who's unhappy. Now, the game should send people automatically on holiday when they hit 45%. So I'm going to hope that that works. Let's have a look at our inventory. We've got no encryption keys. You're back and you're working on encryption keys, so that's fine. Back-end components. Let's chuck you onto encryption. Network components. Let's chuck you onto database in a moment. Perfect. Onto encryption. And then you need to go on to... Right, okay, so these 2 guys have both completed these 2 interface modules, so we should now be able to sell that. There we go. So that's only given us 4,800, which is not a great deal. And we need to search for more jobs, and let's have a look at our other candidates, see whether they've come in. Nope, 109, and we've got 6 hours left. Right, so we need... Let's open up that. You can produce those, because we've got 3 and 3 of those. And you can make another one of those. We can build up some stock. Right, both of you are not happy, which is not good. Where are you now on your percentage? 54, so you should be going straight on holiday in a minute. Hey, there we go. Jeremy Lamb, you're hired. And let's cancel this and get a manager recruited. And you're going to go here. Alright, so we can... Oh, right. Okay, so you have an interface module. Then that interface module uses one of those UI components that these guys over here are producing, and an interface module to create a front-end module. So it can get quite complicated, so we're just going to open up that and you can start working on there. And we're going to have a manager here to manage all 3 of you. We are up to 48%. 50, right, so that vacationer at 45 or below, so as soon as her happiness drops, she should go on holiday. And we've got enough of those? No, we haven't got that component. Okay, maybe I didn't need to get too many of these guys straight away. So you're producing that, so let's take you off that. You're producing that, that's fine. You're producing that, okay. So now you can jump onto the blueprints. And what can you make? Can you make... Yeah, you can make those. And we'll open that up for you. Hang on. Yeah. And you can start building that, because we've got parts for that. Right. Alright, so we need a blueprint component for this job. It's got a $4,600 dollar contract. Let's have a go at see whether we can produce that. Right, have you dropped below 45? Yeah, you have. Right, okay, that mod doesn't seem to be wanting to work. So let's send you on vacation, Nettie, and let's send you on vacation. Yes, and how's our contracts person? Let's send you on vacation as well. Alright, so we've got all our, well, apart from this guy, all our basic guys on holiday. These guys are working on what these guys are producing. Right. I'm going to leave that idling for a moment. What do we need on our contracts? So we've got everything there. Perfect. Let's deliver that job. We've got no one here to actually do any jobs. I'll rephrase it. We've got no sales exec here to actually get us any more jobs. So let's just have a look at our candidates now for managers. 97. I'll close off because they're lower than Teresa, and we'll hire Teresa. Cancel that, and I want a new sales executive. We're up to level 4 yet? No. Let's start recruiting at level 2. I'll plonk her there, and you can manage these guys. Perfect. And we can put you back on to produce those, which we haven't got enough parts for. Okay, you can make one of those because we've got parts for that. And we'll get somebody else on those other bits shortly. Right. Okay, candidates, and yeah, none of them are any good. That's cat. Oh, you idiot! That's sales executives. I was getting myself confused. Oh, okay. Sean, you're actually quite good. I haven't got a desk though. Let's get you a desk. Let's pop you there. Put you. Oh no. Right. Okay. You can go. You can go. Sean, you're still the best, so let's cancel that. I don't want to be faffing around too much longer, and let's get you searching for contracts. Right, you're idling. What are you making? So you're making encryption keys. You can come off that and jump onto something else. You're missing parts, so let's open that up for you and start producing that. You can... Oops. Oh, perfect. Look at that. 4,000 in the bank. Everything's all there. Oh no, and we've got up to researcher as well. Excellent. Okay, so search for contracts. You're idling. Oops, cancel. We haven't got all the components for that. We have got some of the components for that, so you can make that for me. You are making those, which is fine. You're making that, that's fine. And you're making that, that's perfect. Okay, so we've had quite a bit of a fast-paced... Okay, so we've had quite a bit of a fast-paced episode 2. We've spent loads and loads of money, but we've got loads of people working on different things. We've got hardly any people making the basic components because they're on holiday. So I think I need to double that team. Now we've got options for intermediate team members. Yeah, so I think it's a case of we'll call it day for here, and then next episode we'll start with seeing what we can actually do to start making enough components for being able to achieve all the other tasks that we want. And I think we're going to run out of space on the next episode, even with the unlimited desks. So until next time, that's Murphy out.